This video is to show the issue that I'm having with the AC3 and the MC2. I'm using the Einstein, which is a version 2. I just pulled it out of the box just yesterday. I'm running, it's got the 26 on the Einstein. The MC2 and the Mini is running the beta versions. There's no custom functions, it's just the default, whatever you guys set up, that's what it has. I'm currently in, you can't really see it because it's a camera phone, but I'm currently in 3 stops over on the compensation. This is the Canon 7D. I have the current firmware that just came out a few weeks ago from Canon. Everything's defaulted. This is completely back to custom, or excuse me, completely back to the manufacturer default settings. Nothing special about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the exposure compensation a bit, and we'll see if it actually works. I'm just going to go off of the bulb because it's easier to see, so that's at 250, and it should change, and I'm going to go down to 0. Alright, so that should be, there we go, so that, there it worked there. I'm going to go back up to 1, that worked there. I'm going to go to 2, that worked there, go to 3. Alright, so it didn't go up to the top. So I'm now going to autofocus it. Should be saying, instead of 485, it should be 620. So I'm autofocusing, not working. I'm going to take a shot. Still not going up to the full, even though I'm on 3. I'm going to back focus it with the autofocus button. I'm going to hit the test button right now with the Mini. Oh, and I'm still on 3, and I don't know what that just did, but it's still, there we go. Now it went up after I just pushed the button again. So you can see it keeps jumping back and forth. Let's try it again. So now I'm at 3, so it looks right. It's at 640. It says 250 for the watts on the bulb. Okay, let's go down to 0. Okay, nope, there it did it. Let's go down to -1. No, that did it. Let's go back up to 2. Alright, so that's supposed to be an even number again. It's supposed to be 2 stops, I think. Maybe even 3, I'm not sure. Okay, so there's the autofocus again, the back autofocus. Take a shot or 2. Again, not changing anything on the AC3. I'm going to hit the test button on the Mini. Doesn't do anything. Test button on the MC2. Still the same. There, and now it popped up. I had just clicked it, the autofocus. So basically, what the problem is again having, randomly working and not working. Which, if I go down little increments instead of on 1 or 2, so that I just changed it down to, now it's 0.27, which is just below 3. All right, now it changed. There's 2. So now it's not changing down to 2. And autofocusing. There we go. Shooting. Still hasn't shot. Hasn't changed. So you can see how this can be a huge problem because it's saying that it's in that, and then all of a sudden it's going to drop and my exposure is going to change like crazy. Let's see if we can get it to work. So that's the Mini. I just pushed the test button for the Mini. Test button for the MC2. It's still not doing it. There we go. Now I just pressed the button again for the autofocus, and it finally actually did it. I've noticed that sometimes it will just drop without pressing the autofocus, so I'm not sure what it's doing or why it's doing that. So if you could help, that would be awesome. Thank you.